Friday. Welcome back. I want to thank you all for your comments and liking my last video. It was really inspiring and I appreciate that. So I figured I would say thank you by playing another song for you. This one is a song I've been working on called Grandpa Was a Farmer. It was actually inspired by my own grandpa. He brought his family out here from Minnesota. He was a real cowboy and he played an old Sears and Roebuck guitar and he played all kinds of songs for us as kids. And then when I met my wife, Kimber, she came from the Central Valley here in California, and her grandpa was a farmer, and she told me all kinds of stories about him and growing up and knocking almonds out of the tree. And I said, well, why do you call them almonds? Aren't they called almonds? And she said, well, Grandpa said when it's time to go and get the almonds, you gotta take a big stick, you go out to the tree and you knock the L out of them. So that's why they call them almonds and not almonds. So this song's called Grandpa Was a Farmer. Grandpa was a farmer, hands were made of steel, taller than a mountain. When he saw me he would kneel, wrap his arms around me and lift me up so tall, where I could hear the sound of the wind and the songs of my grandpa. Cherries on the lane, almonds on the ground, olives in the basement, laughter all around. Grandma's in the kitchen, tomatoes on the vine. Grandpa's in his easy chair and I'm lost in time. In the corner of the orchard where the walnut trees are grown, there's a tree as old as Grandpa that I used to call my home. It's a place where I could run to where the world got really small, where I could hear the sound of the wind and the songs of my grandpa. Cherries on the lane, almonds on the ground, olives in the basement, laughter all around. Grandma's in the kitchen, tomatoes on the vine. Grandpa's in his easy chair and I'm lost in time. Now I may never have a field to chase my kids around, they may never taste the sweetest melons on the ground, but I'll take them to the country and we can have it all. We can hear the sound of the wind and the songs of my grandpa. Cherries on the lane, almonds on the ground, olives in the basement, laughter all around. Grandma's in the kitchen, tomatoes on the vine. Grandpa's in his easy chair and I'm lost in time. Some people call it heaven and some they just don't know. I can still imagine there's a place where we all go, where the fields are full of peaches and the trees are green and tall. The angels sing the sound of the wind and the songs of my grandpa. Cherries on the lane, almonds on the ground, olives in the basement, laughter all around. Grandma's in the kitchen, tomatoes on the vine. Grandpa's in his easy chair and I'm lost in time. Grandpa's in his easy chair. Well, I hope you liked that one. That was a fun one for me to write, fun one for me to remember. If you like my songs, please like my page, follow me, and I'll keep playing these things for you guys and trying to get more songs out there. And hey, Mikey and John, thanks for joining in. Everybody else, have a good night. Be safe out there. Bye.